Welcome to the Jungle Guys și bine v-am găsit la un episod din The Witcher Wild Hunt. Am urmat să facem misiunile principale. Ca să ne mai dea puțin HP, experiență. Mi-am luat țap. Nu vorbesc serios. Să ignor de neamșu.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed...
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the park.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Aici am un save înainte. Bă, aparent ceva despre și zice că o să las pe asta să stea înăuntru pentru că o să-mi dea altă misiune. Dar văd că misiunea asta nu să-mi dea XP, nu să-mi dea nimic. Da, deci mai bine o las să dea acolo. Eu nu mă supăr.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Mhm.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Lui face ça bien.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Dimă după.
The doll. The attic.
Doll the attic. Okay.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Dar după ce lutezi și aici.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Am venit pe ușa asta. Mai e o să aici.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Pentru motiv. Ok. Mai era o ușă jos.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it. Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Zmii boală. The cellar. Aici cred că am intrat, a? Da?
Boo!
Tu-ți gâtul, măi.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Stai să văd ce... Hai să zicem că e vagabond.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Bă, vreau să știu ce e după peretele astea. Ca să știu de care era casă. E bine, fă.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, Well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Nu o să rămân așa, trebuie să mă duc să aflu ce este acolo.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Bă, cred că o să zicem e bântuit așa cum...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword, is it in case the third...
Asta doar ca să mai îmi dea o misiune în plus. Nici nu știu dacă să-mi dea ceva din misiunea aia. Da, am salvat. De fapt, am salvat de mai multe ori. Trebuia să o las pe aia unde e. În fin. Unde e de aflat? Deasupra. Și mă enervează când trebuie să ghicesc unde trebuie să mă duc.
The eternal fire protects us,
Ai,
but the witch sure comes in handy at times.
Eternal Fraier al tău. De ce pula mea ce ați în camera asta?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Ce pula mea vrei să mă zici? Hai să zicem că da.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Deci a fost destinată lui.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have to
I
say
have more
more.
to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
O să audem
You
acum.
claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Deci, asta mi-a fost promisă mie de când era copil, pentru că trebuia să am grijă de ea. Am de avut grijă de noi după ea, cât am zis noi aici. Acum ăștia vor să o ia înapoi pe Ciri. Dar noi nu vrem să o lăsăm pentru că dacă ar lua înapoi, chiar nu știu ce s-ar întâmpla, dar cred că s-ar întâmpla ceva rău.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
E morci, că nu mai am ce să zic. Nu știu, mare ceva de zis, ia să vedem.
Yeah, there's something else.
Nu, să le zicem pe toate.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Zicem că... Dar ce mai avem ceva? Cred că mai era ceva, dar ia să vedem.
Yeah, there's something else.
Asta, controlat.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Nu mai am făcut.
Can we start?
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Dar cu tot ceasul asta...
And talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Cred că astea două. Ce dracu să facă la Dandelion. Sau... Nu știu. Păi, având în vedere că noi ne-am întâlnit cu asta și nu erau la ele, cred că Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Opa! Ai grijă cu Dandelion că e vagabond. Nu ți-o cordească. Ce dracu face asta? Îi croșetează visele? Dă-ți mă un bucanci jos din picioare când te urci în pat, băi nesimțitul. Ia-te și pe al nostru. E frumos îmbrăcat, era până acum era... Parcă boschetar. Oricum, dacă puneam alte haine pe el, nici nu mai ziceai că e de ăla. Cred că știu unde sunt. Cred că știu unde sunt. E antenă. Cred. E una din marcurile noastre.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
What?
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Broken flowers.
Yes.
Ok, dă-te jos de pe masă, dă-te jos de pe... Opa! Ceva aici în dreapta. Ia spuneți, domnilor. Nu, nu te bloca acum. Cred că pe aici, mă. Aici. A, și ăștia, mă? Hai de capul meu. Frate, nu mergem aici, mă. Înapoi. Că vreau să văd ce e jos acolo. Bun, suntem back in business. Ia să de sub. Dat. În fine. Hai să ne cărăm. Și să mergem la noua misiune.
I'll never come back, you stinking stagges. All we wanted was... Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Poți să intru și pe aici? Opa, văd ceva la gen acolo, ciudat. Praf. Trebuie să le vindem. Că mai am aici prima armură. Am văzut că unii încă mai au un videoclipuri. Înseamnă că nu se joacă la dificultate maximă. Că nu făcea noi 30. Nu merge cu mine. Ăla nu-i cumva... Bă, ești prostule, Zoltan. De când avea asta scări? Asta e, cred că aici în stânga, dar... Cum n-am luptat eu asta pe aici? Un pic ciudat, că mi-aduc aminte că l-am luptat. Nu, e de desubt acolo. Deci și mai sus și antene. Olha, gata, outro. Înapoi găude. Ia, calule! Hai să vedem totuși ce se întâmplă aici. Că chiar nu știu. Rosemary în cine? Hai să vedem.
Get out, pal.
See ya. Yeah.
E un pic ciudat. Am dat să vorbesc cu el. Mi-a zis aia și acum că m-am dus mai înainte.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
A trebuit să vin pe partea aia. Ok, ok.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Că mi-era dor des.
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Ia alea. Am lag în pula mea. E clar. Trebuia să salvez și eu, leac. Bă, în pula mea.
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin. How long you gonna make me wait?
Questa è parte nostra, una altra fuga.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he can explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar in some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Le-am găsit deja, dar cred că de-aia a dat direct aici.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
What?
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Cred că ar putea să ajute asta. Da, hai să vedem.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, okay.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Okay.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly pervert.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's a fool took it as a compliment.
Vespula.
Pula.
Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive
Pula,
pheasant.
mânca mai Pula.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. Instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard'd be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Ok.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Ce avem next acum? Că vorbim cu ele.
Think I'm in love.
Lice it, you mate dwarf.
Astea două sunt aici.
Julia claims you agreed to pay him more.
Nici bine n-am verificat.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Bun, aici dacă plătesc eu pentru ea, o să-mi dea 20 puncte de experiență și cam am nevoie de experiență. Bani fac eu imediat.
This coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Gold's gold. Fii o bagă mult.
Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Gerald.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Ok.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
Le-a cordit ăsta pe toate.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Level 21, Tatis. Mergem la următoarea. Următoarea să fie...
Welcome. Do come in.
E mii de ciurdit.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
Uite masca aia pe care o am eu și eu.
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Ia, se îmbracă în femei.
Any better?
Hai de pula.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
E clar. Ia să întreb.
What happened? What do you think? We spoke. That's it. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards. I know this is none of my business, but why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of
Hai dracu, ești
a
bulangiu.
Danian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time. I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular? Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although...
Kerkson.
He did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him. Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself. You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch's.
Bă, ești prost.
As he perished, the
L-a omorât și pe Casten.
fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters. Really? What did they spell? Radovid sucks flaccid cock. Dandelion visit your shop often? I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched. When did you last see him? Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk. Thanks for your help, and nice... I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Nu, mersi. Exact ce am eu în inventar. Oare joacă cărți?
Greetings. Come to look over my spring...
Exact, gratis.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Hai să jucăm și cu asta. Am ceva cărți. Hai. Cu aici și cu cărțile astea. Labi. Bă, n-am cine știe ce cărți să-mi ba, pula, nu mă duc ăsta. Hai să-l bătem cu al nostru. În Clear the Weather avem, nu ne mai trebuie ceață pentru arcași. N-am nevoie. Go ahead, my friend. S-a dus pe ăla și noi ne ducem pe pizda măsii. Hai să-l dăm pe Zoltan. Nu știu cine știe ce cărți, dar... Ce? Wait a minute. Nu mă, pasta. Așa poate să cheme. Roach. Ok. Cred că pasă o câștig de la el. Mamă, coaie. Ar fi să o câștig pe Siri. 37. Cât de departe poți să te duci? Egal runda asta. Doar de asta cine mai ajută o leac. Mai extragem o carte. Bun, tatis. Hai să ne ducem prima oară cu asta, că nu știu în ce cărți. Le dăm pala speciale la urmă, dacă e cum să câștigăm pe Siri. Nu-i bai, nu-i bai. Mai putem de aici. Ah. E că el ne duce, că ești prost la cap. 20. Mai dau și pe ăsta. Te-ai dus, tati. Hai. Dă-o pe Cyril la încoace. Cyril la Fiona e la discoteca asta, cum până mai zici. Am pasat. Treat. What? Ce? Am mai jucat cu el? Caie, când? Nu scuipa fă că e perigus. Băga mi-aș gura lui. Căcat. Hai mă, iar încep cu notice board-ul ăsta. E fake. Bun, cam atât cu acest episod. Vedem ce mai zic fetele în următorul, așa că ne vedem când ne auzim.